So let's turn the cards. So I see there is a temperance, okay, patience, yeah, and there is Four of Cups, and I see Two of Swords, and I also see a Ten of Cups, celebration. Wow. Namaste, my wonderful Scorpio friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Celine. I'm a counseling psychologist, a hypnotherapist, and an intuitive tarot reader. I blend both spiritual insight and psychological interpretation in my readings. Now, this is your general reading for the month of July, where we're going to explore the energies around your love life, your career, and your finances for the month ahead. Now, if you like more personalized guidance, then don't forget to watch out for my weekly readings on this channel. Now, I'm going to say a little bit about July with regards to the Vedic calendar. Now, according to the Vedic calendar, this month, July, carries the energies of gaining wisdom, embracing spiritual growth, and honoring the teachers, the mentors, and the guides who has been lighting up our path. It is also a beautiful time for learning, reflection, and deepening our connection with our inner truth. So, with this intention in our hearts and minds, let's begin by clearing the space and releasing all negative energies. Okay, so now I am going to invite your spirit guides, your higher self, and your ancestors to be present during this reading. Now, the sound may be a little loud for some of you, so please turn down the volume. Okay, so let's begin. So I'm going to pull, 4 cards, okay, each card for 1 week. And then we're going to do the general first, followed by the love. And then we're going to do the career and you're going to end with the finances, okay? So let's see what cards are going to come for my wonderful Scorpio collective. Now, please, beware, this is a general reading, okay? So just take what it resonates and leave the rest, because not everything that I'm going to say will be for you. So just be discern what you think it is not. But also, if you think that this is your reading, I would like you to also share this with others. Okay, now it will be also great if you can help me grow my channel by liking it, subscribing it, and by sharing the video. So let's begin. Okay, so it's for week 1, that's for week 2, and that is for week 3 and 4. Okay, now that's 9 of Pentacles. You have a major arcana, the Tower, and you have another major arcana, the Empress, and you have 4 of Wands. Okay, so looks like there's going to be some excitement coming here. At the same time, there's going to be some, awakening. Okay, so there's going to be some chaos, but sometimes I also feel this is a wake-up call. But don't worry too much. We're going to look into each of them very soon now. Now, the 9 of Pentacles, it's actually a card of completion, literally. So there is something that you are completing right now, and you are going to be very self-sufficient on your own. You don't need anyone next to you, my wonderful Scorpio. So looks like this month of July, everything that you want is you already have it. Okay, you have abundance of wealth, you have abundance of health, you have abundance of knowledge, everything is there. You are, self-sufficient in your own way. All right, you are literally free from a lot of things in the first week of July. Okay, now in the second week of July, okay, there is some kind of turmoil, a chaos that may happen, but it's not a bad thing. Okay, it's something that's going to be a sudden change. Okay, I don't know what it is. Okay, but just be wary. There's going to be a sudden change. But again, if you are say, look at this card, even though there's a change, you are going, because the next card says that as well. Okay, it's only just temporary, so just be aware of the sudden change that is happening. Sometimes we need change for others to come in, so there's going to be a bit of a shift for you, but not in a bad way. Okay, the reason it's not in a bad way is because the next week, the following week, all right, you are going to experience a lot of love. I sense travel as well, because you might be traveling on the third week of July. I see there is going to be a reconnect. Some of you can be pregnant. I see there is a pregnancy coming in for some of you. For some of you, you might be getting close with your divine, your mother. Okay, I see that you're going to be connecting and maybe traveling to see your mother, if you're, or something, a motherly figure is coming in here. So there's going to be a bit more feminine, aka intuitions coming here. So connect within yourself and see what it is there. I'm not really sure. Let's see what other cards, can actually, I can, equate this with. But for now, there is a fertility. Some of you are going to be pregnant. Some of you going to be connecting to your mother, okay, or your grandmother, or some woman, okay, is here connecting, some woman who's more mature than you. Now, the Four of Wands, okay, if you can see here, there's some kind of a reunion. Okay, so I see this card is going very well with this. So you're going to be connecting with someone. And as I already mentioned, there's going to be a travel. So when you travel on the third week, I see that there is going to be some kind of reunion happening, some celebration. So maybe when you find out that you're pregnant, you might want to tell, and there's some celebration coming here. It's a great news. Okay. You're going to be so happy. Okay. I sense happiness as well. The sense of belonging. I sense some of you are going home. So looks like some of you, Scorpio, are going to go home. All right. I don't know which home, but you are finally going home because you have everything you have. All right. So let's see with regards to your love, what's coming up. Okay. Your love and romance. Okay. All right. So let's turn the cards. So I see there is a temperance. Okay. Patience. Yeah. And there is Four of Cups. And I see Two of Swords. And I also see a Ten of Cups. Celebration. Wow. Okay. So your love life is very, very interesting. Okay. Now, you need to be a little patient with your love life right now, whatever it is, whether, because someone here is actually noticing you. Okay. Someone here is noticing you, and there is going to be understanding in love, but they are just trying to understand you. Okay, someone is watching you from afar, my wonderful Scorpio. Okay, and they are just observing you. Okay, but be yourself. All right, this card is coming exactly under this. Okay, you are self-sufficient in your own way, you're independent in your own way, you have everything you need. So this person from afar is actually observing you. Now, Four of Cups is basically, you might be at the moment, you might be lacking some kind of excitement, because whatever it is, maybe this person is taking too long, or there's no much action in your love right now. So you might be emotionally detached, but that's okay. the reason you are emotionally detached in the second week is because there are some things going on in you in general. Okay, and I don't know what it is. All right, remember I said there's some kind of a chaos, happening, some kind of a change. Okay, the tower, there's going to be a sudden change, and because of that, you might be detached from your love life right now, but that's only temporary. Now, when it comes to a two of swords, okay, there is some kind of decision that you need to be making. Okay, so you might want to decide what you want here, because I also see travel here. So I see that you need to choose between whether to stay or to travel. Okay, you are kind of quite undecided in what you want to do, so you might want to take some time, connect to the divine. Okay, feminine, remember I also said something like, you're going to be connecting to the divine. So connect to the divine and see what choice that you might want to make. The universe will definitely guide you for that. And all right, this is a very beautiful card. Okay, the 10 of Cups. I see there is going to be a lot of happiness, fulfillment, commitment. Okay, and it's falling right under this celebration. Okay, you're going to be so happy in your love life. You're going to be so content. Looks like, there's going to be some lasting love coming up your way as well. Beautiful card. Okay, so your love life is pretty good, I should say. Just a little, upset here, but that's perfectly fine. Now, I'm going to pull some cards for you for your career. Okay, and let's see what comes up. Okay. Okay. Right. So you have Five of Swords, you have a Major Arcana, the Chariot, and then you have the Queen of Cups, and then you have another Major Arcana, the Empress. Okay, very interesting cards that you have here. Now, I see that there is going to be some changes happening. You need to be aware of some changes that are happening. Okay. Now, the 5 is all about some kind of a chaos that may happen in your career, but not necessarily. Okay. Take care of yourself at work. All right. There is some kind of conflict at work. But if you are self-sufficient, okay, you don't have to worry too much about that. All right, but just keep an open eye. I see that there's some misunderstanding happening at workplace, so just be a little wary of that. Okay, nothing major, but just some kind of take care of some people who can be a bully. All right, so just take note of this person. Now, the Chariot is a major arcana, so it's a fast moving card. So I see that you are going to focus on your goal. So because there is some conflict at work, don't stray away from your goal. They want you to be a little disciplined here. Okay, so because don't get carried away with this. Okay, because you are not for them. There are bullies everywhere. Okay, so just stay strong. Okay, stay strong. If not, then there's this chaos will come and haunt you. So the cards are here trying to preempt you what you need to focus on. Just so focus on your goal. All right, stay motivated. Okay, just stay motivated. Don't fall into this drama. Okay, you don't need the drama, seriously, because the next card that you're having is Queen of Cups, where you are going to have a lot of there's going to be organization at your work. You're going to be successful. You're going to be talented in your own way. And I also see some business adventure coming your way here as well. So just stay a little organized at work. Just keep your eyes and your ears open. and don't fall into this, this trauma. All right. There's something coming up here for you, my wonderful Scorpio, about your work. All right. I see there is someone is going to uh, look at your capabilities, and they are going to come to you, because the next card is about, it's a major arcana. The person is going to come to you here. They're going to be very supportive towards the end of July. Okay, they are going to be supportive. You're going to have some colleagues that is very nurturing and very understanding. So I see that they're going to come and talk to you about some projects here. Okay, so maybe you might be venturing out. The thought, the seeds are being planted in July. We need to see what it comes in August for you. Okay, but I see there's some kind of, business adventure and project is happening, because you might lead up into some kind of a partnership. Okay, I don't know, but this is what the cards are telling me. Now let's see what's happening with regards to your finances. Okay, this card wants to come. So let's see what's happening with your finances. I was told to pull this card as well. So 1, 2, okay, 3. Okay, you are coming. All right. Okay. Now, Justice. Major Arcana, Page of Pentacles, and you have the Queen of Cups, and you have the Major Arcana. Okay, the Hermit. So looks like, okay, when it comes to your financial, I sense there need to be some kind of balance in your expenses. Okay, so be careful with your dealings. Don't overspend. All right, don't overspend. Maybe because I see at work, all right, that you might be a little upset or bullied or whatever. Okay, you might be going and spending, okay, to calm yourself, maybe get some drinks or do some shopping. So just be careful with your spending. All right, remember, all this will pass. Okay, all this is just temporary. Okay, you're self-sufficient by nature. You don't worry about this, because the next card is a beautiful card. Okay, there is going to be a lot of freedom coming your way. There is going to be consistency. All right, look at that. Money is shining on you. Okay, so money is shining on you. So I don't think so there's any major issues going with regards to your money, financial. So just be, plan. Okay, plan things for a while. Spend diligently, wisely, and just spend what you need. Okay. Yeah, keep a planner, keep a budget. I keep a budget. Okay, I keep a monthly budget of where my money is going, which is really important for me. If not, I'll be scratching my head and I'll be wondering, where did I spend? Where did my money go? So I'm a little, OCD. Okay, when it comes to money. So I had to be very careful. Now, on the third week, because I see some travel here, all right, you might be spending some money here. I see that, okay. But you will also be, comfortable with it. So don't worry too much, because I see that you might be giving away, all right, some money. So because you're very happy, maybe you found out that you are a mother, or you're going to see your mother. So I see that some kind of a generosity is coming with regards to money matters here. So you will be very emotionally fulfilled, okay, and very balanced. So that's a great card. But again, okay, keep budget, don't overspend. And because you're very happy, I mean, it's okay, you can throw once in a while, but just, but I see there is this expenses coming is for a good cause. You're going to be very happy with this money. Okay, I think there's going to be some charity event is also coming up here. Now, The Hermit, okay, after all this excitement, I sense that you might want to go into the hermit mode for, focus, okay? So stay focused on, happiness, all right? You might be just going into the hermit mode to be with your loved ones, and you just going to isolate yourself with the person that, with the people that you love. So when that happens, when with regards to money matter as well, okay, because this is financial, so I see that you are going to, focus less on material things, because you have a lot on emotional, okay, because you are emotionally very happy. I see that there's no reason for you to take out more, because you've already taken out more here. Okay, so this card kind of balances out here for you. So I see with regards to the last week of July, you are going to a little bit more, with when it comes to money, you're going to shut down a little bit, and you're going to only focus on money that is necessary, okay, not on everything, which is a great news, my wonderful Scorpio, okay? So you are very balanced from the start to the end. I see you're going to be very balanced with your financial. That's great, okay? That is very great. So even though at work there is some hiccups, okay, some bullying and whatever, but you're going to meet, some people that is going to help you out with, your future plans, okay? So let's see what you need to surrender for the whole of July, and see whether that will help you with your overall, what you need to do. Surrender to creativity. Now, I'm not surprised, because I sense, okay, some of you are going to be pregnant, and you're going to be very creative. All right. So I see with your holidays coming up, with your travel plans coming up, okay, you might be a little bit more creative in your dealing. So let's see what the card is trying to say to you. So let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. All right. So you are going to soar with creativeness whenever it's going to come out. All right, take a pen and paper and just write it down. So you will know you are very balanced financially, so you don't worry about it, and you have people who's going to help you with their creativity also, and there's going to be a travel plan coming. So overall, I see there's a beautiful cards spread of cards here, my wonderful Scorpio. Now I'm going to end the session by pulling a card for you from the guardian angel. Remember, I said to you this month is all about, honoring your guides. So let's see what your, guardian angel has for you. Okay, they want you, there's a guilt. Now, they're telling you not to be guilty, okay? All right, so let's read what they are trying to say here. You do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love, okay? Regardless of what you have done or what you think you have failed to do, from your soul's perspective, there is neither right nor wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you to expand your awareness of love, so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You are doing nothing wrong. So if some people coming to you and they're going to talk to you about your travel plans, or why are you giving out the money, okay, because I see some generosity here as well, right? This card, okay, there's some generosity here, and if they are telling you, oh, why are you spending, it is not necessary, don't worry, don't feel guilty about it. The universe is trying to tell you, you have done nothing wrong, okay? You have done nothing wrong. So whatever you want to do, okay? Whatever you want to do, you do, because the universe is with you. So my wonderful Scorpio friends, this is your reading, and I truly hope you have enjoyed it. Now, the summary of this reading I posted at the end of this video, so please take a moment to reflect on it. And if this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section below. So others can, from your meanings, they can also learn, and hopefully, they can bring more sight in their journey. So until the next reading, I am sending you lots of love and light. Bye.